What's going on, guys? I hope everyone's having an amazing day. In today's video, I'm going to talk a little bit about how I'm going to use Facebook ads to get a little bit of a pre-launch kick. I kind of touched on it in my last video, and what you can do the days before you're getting your shipment ready to hit Amazon FBA. I don't probably haven't mentioned this, but these are my ladies right here. That's Coco and that's Callie. And every time I open the door, they just run out immediately. Before I do all of that, there's one more most important thing. I gotta get my car back. I am so happy for this.
You make me feel like home. You turn around, I feel the breeze over me. You watch your dreams unfold. Let it come around and let it breathe over me. It's time to go away into the light. I feel the calming energy. I see the darkness coming.
Oh my God, I got my car back. I am so happy. Oh my God, here we go. I even cleaned the inside of it.
And I'm calling you to help me set me free. I'm calling for you. I'm calling for you.
Alright, what's going on, guys? So I finished up a little early at Starbucks. It's too nice of a day and I really wanted to go on the driving range, so that's where I am at. We're gonna shoot a couple balls. I know I'm getting old. I used to never understand golf or why people do it, and then I took a class and I've been hooked. It's a lot of fun, but I suck. Anyways, this is what I did today, and I think this is amazing. You guys really highly need to take advantage of this. Facebook ads for creating leads. I think it is the once in a lifetime opportunity to generate like powerful leads and start building your email list. So for my very first brand, I'm starting to create an email list, and sorry, I'm a little bit out of wind. So I'm starting to create an email list, and I really have put I've put a Facebook ad a couple days on, and I've been paying for it, but I've been paying about $2 to $2.50 a lead, and that's kind of amazing. So I'm only requiring them to put in the email address and of course their name, and I know already the target demographic because I've set the target demographic. So it's really cool. So the leads I'm generating are at 50% off, and the nice thing is, so I put my pictures on there. So I'm experimenting with this, so I put my pictures on there, and I've put if I said sign up for 50% off at launch date, and the people that liked it filled out the email address. So I got about, so far I'm like maybe 5 days in, I got about 700 impressions, and I got about 10 emails. So I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but think about it, $2 to $2.50 per email address per lead that are ready to buy. So I know when I'm sending out these emails to these customers, they're going to make a purchase. I think the conversion rate is going to be rather high. Why else would they go ahead and go through all the trouble putting in all the email address? So that's what I did. And here's something I would suggest you guys do as well. while you guys are waiting, for instance, for a shipment, or if there's any sort of downtime, start really digging in. So I've already created my listing. My listing is up for both of my variations. What I highly suggest you guys start doing is start spying on the keywords that your competitors are using. Use Helium 10. I have just a regular link, I think, in the comments below. I'm sorry, in the video section below. It's just a really good tool, and don't worry, it's a free version. You guys can use it up to 2 reverse ASINs a day, but they of course don't give you all the juicy data. You're gonna have to pay for that, but you can at least see the keywords. So start doing that. And what I've also done already, so once my product hits Amazon's warehouse, I want to be 100% ready. So what I also already started doing, I started building up my ad campaigns. And I highly recommend you guys do the same thing. Build your ad campaigns. And this is what I mean. Build your ad campaigns. I've set 3 ad campaigns. So I've set the ad campaign to my exact, well, broad keywords actually. The keywords are in the broad category, but these are the exact keywords that I'm targeting where the sales are really, really high. So I've created that. I have about 5 or 6 keywords that I think will make a lot of money. And so I set that, and then once you set that, immediately pause that. You don't want to run the ad till you're actually at the Amazon warehouse. I don't actually know what happens if you run an advertising campaign for a product that is out of stock. I would assume it wouldn't run. If you know, let me know in the comments below. So I ran that one for the exact, I'm gonna set it up for the exact keywords. Then I set one up for about 2,000 keywords that I got, or long tail keywords that I got out of Helium 10. And these are basically set up at like a 15 cents bit at a budget of, I think, $10 to $15 that I set it. And now these are just cleanups, you know. I don't expect those to be converting, but if they do convert, they won't make a lot of impressions. But if it do make an impression, if it do convert, your ASIN cost, I'm sorry, your A cost is gonna be super, super low. Maybe like 1%, maybe even less than that. So that's just to clean it up. And then the last one that I would highly recommend you guys to set up is a misspelling campaign. Basically take your main keywords or a good chunk of keywords and go to like a website that can misspell it. Maybe I'll see if I can link it below, the one I'm using, and set it up. And I think you could set it up at 20 cents. It's gonna be a couple thousand, it's gonna be a lot, but set them at 20 cents. You don't wanna clean up on those typos. You wanna be there, the first and foremost one. All right, and then the very last thing, what you guys can do is, if you guys are handy with Photoshop, and I think it is a must as an Amazon seller, unless you can hire someone to do it, to get pretty decent with Photoshop, start taking your pictures that you have, your professional taking pictures, and start adding wording or expressions, something like that to it. Now, keep in mind, you cannot do that to the main image. That's against Amazon's policy, and you have to abide by that. But every image thereafter, you can write something like, you know, extra large, or, you know, new design, or whatever your product may be, whatever it may require, whatever it is you want to like bring out, and whatever you want to stand out on. So that's the things you can do. Start setting up your campaigns, start editing your images, make them better. I just did all that last night. And yeah, and start a Facebook campaign to generate leads. So the thing about the leads is, I know it sounds expensive, $2.50, but out of my experience, like, PPC can cost you way more than that, depending how competitive it is. And PPC is just a click. Like, Amazon's PPC is just a click. Here, yeah, you maybe you're paying $2.50, maybe you're paying $2, maybe you're paying less, who knows? But you're getting an email address, so you can retarget this customer, and you know, you can re-advertise this customer over and over and over again, and overall build a following. So a couple of the people that actually signed up for it started following my Facebook group for my brand, so which I'm really, really happy about. Anyways, that's it. Those are the couple things. I'm super, super happy. I have my car back. I'm very, very happy. I gotta go back tomorrow. There's a little rattle coming out of the speaker that had to take it off, but oh my God, it is just so important to drive the car you want to drive. And I mean, it's not a Porsche or anything, but I love driving this car. And whoever makes fun of me on us, I suggest you get one, you drive one. If you like cars, you're gonna love that car. All right, I'm gonna hit some golf balls now.
Of your hands, I know, yeah, I know, it's the unknown, the unknown. It's time to go into the light. I feel the calming energy.
All right, guys, there's just one more topic that I really wanted to touch on, and that's having the right mindset for Amazon FBA. So I know there's so many people that give you all the tips and they show you all the tricks, and obviously I'm going to be doing the same thing. I'll be transparent, but I really want to touch on having the right mindset. Going into this thing thinking that you're going to put a product or two on Amazon and immediately start seeing sales is not really how it works, and you shouldn't really expect that to work. Now, don't get me wrong, of course you can research the crap out of it, and you will probably find one or two. You know, it'll take you months to get there, but we're not talking about that. We're talking about building a real business and what it really takes. So going with the mindset that, hey, for the next 6 months, for the next year, I'm not gonna take home any profit. I might lose money. I might lose money for the first 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. But maybe after the 6th month, I will be making money, but I won't be taking any of that money out. So, because people don't talk about that, you know? Let's say you have the first product and it's doing really well and you got a lot of sales, and then you have to obviously reorder, and you have to put inventory back into Amazon's warehouse. So, you know, automatically you should not be considering taking money out. This is a long run. So if you're putting your last $1,000, last $2,000, and I made a video on how much the true startup cost is, I'm estimating it's around $5,000. There's a video up there. I'm gonna break it all down. And Matt Loberstein, he did a recent Q&A, and he kind of like came up with the same number. I was very surprised. So, you know, my thought process, you know, carries along with other sellers, that it takes really some significant money, and you cannot expect to make money. Like, you taking money out of 6 months or a year is it's not really realistic if you're really planning on making this a legit business and planning to grow it. Now, look at the upside. A $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, whatever it may be, startup cost is actually relatively low compared to if you were to open a brick and mortar. I know firsthand people who have put brick and mortar stores out there and have lost like 50, 60, I think maybe even $100,000, and that's their overhead. That money is gone. So consider that like $5,000, $6,000 is really not that much, considering that, you know, it's mostly always recoverable. And yeah, I mean, I'm sort of in a phase where I have a couple of products that I need to recoup my investments, but that's okay. I mean, I'm in it for the long haul. So, you know, if you ended up with a product or you didn't do your right research, don't worry about it. You just have to move on with it. Just really make sure you learn out of the failures and all the things they did wrong. Anyways, that's really what I wanted to say. You know, mindset is really important here. But building a real business, keep in mind, failure is absolutely necessary if you want to grow. Just keep going forward, meet people, listen to podcasts, go for meetups, whatever you can do to educate yourself at the highest level and get the exact information you need. Anyways, that's it. I just really wanted to share that with you guys. I think mindset is really important. All right, guys, just finished up. I just want to let you guys know, if you guys found this video helpful, if you guys like the information that I'm giving, please do me a favor, hit the like button. It goes a long way. If you guys want to share the video, it's much appreciated. And one very last final announcement. You guys do have to subscribe, but one last final announcement I want to make is that I just got an email from ZonJump not too long ago. If you go on their Facebook page and you like it and you comment on their post, they give you 50 free giveaways, which is about a $75 value. I highly recommend it, just signing up for it, and do it even if you're not ready. Just pocket those 50 free giveaways, save you a lot of money along the way. Spend that money on PPC. Until next time.